Good evening, everyone. Kindly pay attention to the reminder of these house rules. I would like to highlight a few things before we begin the event shortly. First, please ensure that your phone is on silent mode throughout the whole event. And also a reminder for everyone to stand up once I announce the arrival of VIP soon. We would also like to inform everyone to warmly make yourselves comfortable in your seats as we are going to begin the event shortly. Thank you. Also, if you would like to post any stories or post on Instagram, don't forget to tag SRC MMU underscore cyber and SRC MMU underscore Melaka. Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise to welcome Yang Berbahagia Professor Dato Dr. Mazliham Muhammad Suud, the President of Multimedia University, and guests to the Students Representative Council Initiation Ceremony, Term 22-23.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing as we will be singing our national anthem, Negaraku, and our multimedia university song, Permata Dunia.
Bersatu
Ladies and gentlemen, you may now be seated. Assalamualaikum and a very good evening we bid to Yang berbahagia Professor Dato Dr. Mazliham Muhammad Suud, President of Multimedia University, Professor Dr. Wong Ng Kyong, the Vice President of Student Experience and Entrepreneurship Development, Professor Dr. Hairul Azhar Abdul Rashid, Vice President of Research and Innovation, Ms. Noor Adni Ismail, Vice President of Finance and Business Ventures, Puan Sri Kusumawati binti Muhammad Daud, the Director of Student Lifestyle and Experience, Ms. Siti Jamila Shuhada binti Dato Jailani, President of Student Representative Council, Term 21-22, Ms. Ong Jing Ling, President of Student Representatives Council, Term 22-23, MMU Management Committee, Deans and MMU staff, my fellow SRC for both terms, representatives from clubs and societies.
Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen,
Selamat datang,
欢迎来,
Varuge.
Ahlan wa sahlan.
Welcome to SRC Council Initiation Ceremony Term 22-23.
I am Iman from the Faculty of Applied Communication.
And I am Azril, also from the Faculty of Applied Communication.
So before we start this event, let's get to know a brief history of Multimedia University. With a history that spans more than 2 decades in the education sector, Multimedia University has undergone countless changes, yet has always maintained its vision and mission to achieve the highest standards of performance.
With this, the Students' Representative Council serves as an organization for the students, by the students, to help the inquiry, yet to enhance the achievements of individuals, clubs and societies of Multimedia University.
Now, I would like to call upon Muhammad Amir Aiman on stage for the Doa recitation. Falya tafaddal mashkura wa majura.
الفاتحة. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اللهم لك الحمد يا عفو يا كريم. اللهم لك الحمد يا لطيف يا كفي يا حفيظ يا شفيع يا ذا الجلال والإكرام. اللهم لك الحمد يا أرحم الراحمين إنك رؤوف رحيم. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim. Praise be to be God, the Lord of the worlds. Peace and blessings be upon our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his companions, and for those who follow his sunnah till the judgment day. Allahumma ya Allah, on this blessed evening, in conjunction with the council's initiation ceremony of the Students' Representative Council, Term 22-23, we beseech thee and are grateful towards you in favor of all the infinite blessings to us, your humble servant, to live a safe and prosperous life. We seek your blessing for a flawless progress of this event from the beginning till the end. We seek your guidance to steer clear of events that would be detrimental to the progress of this event. Ya Latif, Ya Rahman, please bless us with your tawfiq and hidayah. Please guide Multimedia University to a greatness, peace, glory, and prosperity in this world and the hereafter. Make us responsible intellectuals. Grant us valuable knowledge that will be beneficial to mankind in order to gain your mardatillah. Make us your righteous servant that follow your commands and neglect the sinful acts. Please forgive us for our wrongdoings. Ya Munzilal Barakah, bestow peace to our beloved country, Malaysia. Preserve us from any threat and disaster. And to you, Ya Allah, we ask for security and prosperity upon us, our leaders, and our country. Bestow patience in us in order to face the challenges from you. Please accept our deeds and please reward us accordingly. Wa sallallahu ala khayri khalqihi sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wa salamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin.
Amin, Amin, Ya Rabbal Alamin. Thank you, Amir Aiman, for the Doa recitation.
Ladies and gentlemen, a dedicated organization like SRC could not have been built without a strong foundation. If there is anyone's secret of success, it lies in the great leadership instilled in a person to be able to create such a talented and friendly team. Now, ladies and gentlemen, please join me as we welcome the President of SRC Term 21-22 on stage, Ms. Siti Jamila Syuhada binti Dato Jailani, to deliver her speech. The stage is yours.
Feels good to be back. Yeah, with a different title. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Yang berbahagia, Prof. Dato Dr. Mazliham, Muhammad Suud, President of Multimedia University. Prof. Dr. Wong A. Kyong, Prof. EK, the Vice President of Student Experience and Entrepreneurship Development. Prof. IR Dr. Hairul Azhar Abdul Rashid, Vice President of Research and Innovation. Puan Nur Adni Ismail, Vice President of Finance and Business Ventures. Puan Sri Kusumawati binti Muhammad Daud, the Director of Student Lifestyle and Experience. Ms. Ong Jing Ling, President of Student Representative Council, Term 22-23. MMU Management Committee, Deans, MMU staffs, my fellow SRC 21-22. The current SRC 22-23, welcome on board. Club presidents and representatives from clubs and societies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Salam sejahtera, salam Malaysia Madani. Alhamdulillah, I am very, very grateful to be here with all of you today. And I am taking this chance to thank the Student Representative Council 22-23 for inviting me to be on stage today. Approximately 1 year ago, on this very stage, the same rostrum, the same spot, same venue, maybe with the half of the same people, to be given my first speech as the president of SRC 21-22. But now, today, I'll be given my last speech in MMU. In today's speech, I'm not going to talk about the struggles that we have been through together as SRC members. Let the new SRC figure out themselves, let them figure out how challenging, mental and physically tiring, long and hard time it was to survive as an SRC. A lot of things that we have sacrificed, our time, studies, money and heart to do this noble thing. But not to say everything is a negative and not good, even though some of it is. But it was also a beautiful journey that led every one of us, SRC 21-22, to become who we are today. There was supposed to be around 40 of us here today, but some didn't make it half of the journey, and some unable to come today. And we may not be the best SRC, not easiest one to handle, but I believe each journey of each term of SRC is unique. It was never about the competition. There is no perfect way or perfect calculator to define the best SRC, to define which term is the best or the worst. We have a different situation, different year, different kind of students. It's just very different circumstances. So it would be unfair for anyone to put a label on which is the best. But for me, if you want to make life is about competition, create a competition between you and your past self. So always ask yourself, Have you become better today? Have you treated staff office stat? Stat right now is style, right? Okay, style officers better this time? Have you become a better SAED, PRD, SWD, and CSMD members? Thank God I remember. Well, if that's the way on how you choose to move forward, inshallah, everything that happened along the way will be nothing for you to handle. And if you ask me, what are the best moments of me in SRC 2122? My answer would be each one of them are memorable. But there is one thing that I regret is not making enough memories with them, with my SRC 2122. And if I could describe my council members, I would describe it by using SRC acronyms. S. They are indeed S, supportive. A lot of my time being spent handling external matters, but my council, especially my deputy president, Kavi Arison, please get up, Kavi. Yeah. Kavi Arison, my vice presidents, Jimmy, Yuki, Jingling. Did I miss out anyone? Oma, oh my God. Oma, yeah, so sorry. But each of every one of them are very, very supportive. And I still remember when my dad passed away, during the middle of the journey of me becoming, in the middle of my journey, being an SRC president, half of the council members came to my house to give me emotional support, to visit me. And at the end of the day, I had to drive all of them using one Hilux and fit all of them in the bonnet to get to the MMU bus. It was so hilarious. But it was also the cure and the happiness that I needed that time. R to the SRC is resilient. I would say there were about 33 of us left at the end of the day, and all of these members are resilient. There were a lot of hurdles, backlash that I don't want to mention about because it gives me PTSD. I'm just kidding. But stay through it till the end. Thank you, SRC 2122. Lastly, C to the SRC is capable. All of us were indeed capable leaders, definitely tick the boxes of leaders of tomorrow. The proof, we are capable to achieve 100 over achievements within 1 year of time, despite the challenges of the transition between the online and being a fully physical. But in spite of the achievements and the experiences that we have been through together, there are a lot of improvements that can be done by us and the future SRC, inshallah. But worry not, SRC 22-23, you are lucky. Your president, Jingling, who was my VP1 in Melaka, is indeed an experienced and ticks all the SRC characteristics that I mentioned just now. Supportive, resilient, and capable. She was an act president when I was not around in Melaka, which is most of the time. She has bright ideas and many good things in her petite body. He also indeed the youngest SRC president that has ever been elected in MMU. So, SRC 22-23, I'm not going to give you any advice because I know that you guys are in good hands. Same goes to Zafira, the deputy president of SRC 22-23, my junior from another step boarding school, who I closely watch her to grow, become an amazing woman leader she is right now. And some of other juniors that I worked before, Nuaz, Yuki, Ki, or known as Iskandar, Irfan, Wan Adlina, and many more. Yes, his other name is Iskandar, Malay name. You have a great team, and I wish you the best moving forward. Lastly, I would like to take this opportunity to apologize in every wrongdoings, things we do, things we did and did not do. And thank you to every SRC stakeholders, starting from the students, the club presidents, style officers, lecturers, deans, and top management. And if MMU is a family, in this home institution, SRC is the small sisters and brothers, adik-adik, who kept on making mistakes, wanting to become better, but sometimes can be too rebellious and nakal. And the style, so sorry, it's new thing to me. And the style officers are the abang and kakak of the family, helping us to grow, be a better person despite of our cat fights. Because at the end of the day, air dicincang tak akan putus. Or in English, brother and sisterhood will never be apart. We need our abang and kakak, our style officers to grow better. Abang Khairi, Kak Devi, Kak Miza, Encik Omar, Encik Hani, and all the style officers, especially Kak Nita, our Kak Long. Puan Sri acts like the mother in this home institution, where in real life, my mother would be the one asking, nak berapa ringgit? How much money do you need? What did you do with it? She is that mother to us, SRC. But in spite of taking care of the money, she also taking care of us, our well-being, feed us with knowledge and advices even when we didn't need them. So that's what mother to home institution, right? And most importantly, she will be the glue to the family. The glue that stick us, the adik-adik and the abang kakak of the style officers. And not lastly, I have few more. Prof Ike is the daddy. Daddy Ike. He will be the one that speaks for this small family. He always listens to our feedback, and we are very, very lucky to have you as our daddy, or in corporate manner, yes, the Vice President of Suud. Thank you, Prof. Ike. Prof. Mazliham, indeed, is our godfather. Big boss. So he will be the one that is indirectly supporting us. Actually, directly. We are very lucky to have a president that is very student-oriented. We are very, very happy and lucky to have you as the CEO of MMU. Thank you for bringing the change to MMU when that is what we need the most. Thank you, and thank you for every single thing that you guys have sacrificed for us. Prof, I would like to say, MMU issue is a genius rebranding. I am a proud MMU alumni, where I bring this slogan every single step I go. And I hope that every single one of you, SRC, club presidents, all MMU students, will make and be a proud pemata dunia like I am when you step out of the university later. Let SRC be the platform for you to grow, to make mistakes, to help as many people as possible, to prepare yourself to be a better leaders of tomorrow. Because this platform is not an easy one to get. Not everyone is lucky to get this opportunity like us to sit where you are sitting today. With that, I end my speech with a quote. If your actions inspire others to dream more, to learn more, do more, and become more, then you are a leader. Continue to be a good SRC and don't stop inspiring others. With that, wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Jamila, for the lovely speech just now. Up next, the SRC Term 21-22 has prepared a little surprise for us. So please sit back and enjoy this short video presentation of their highlights throughout term 21-22.
How to ace like me, available everywhere. So just remember, buy this book, very worthwhile book.
We, the elected Students' Representative Council, make the following pledge to the community of Multimedia University. We promise to carry out all the responsibilities and duties set up for us for the students.
Here's to the ones that we got. Cheers to the wish you were here, but you're not. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories of everything we've been through. Toast to the ones here today. Toast to the ones that we lost on the way. Cause the drinks bring back all the memories. And the memories bring back your. There's a time that I remember when I did not know no pain. When I believed in forever, and everything was.
I just really hope that most students get benefits like this.
Food covers actually the most part of the expenses of my daily life.
It's my keyboard, so I'm going to buy a new keyboard.
I think that you're
SRW Clubs and Societies Registration Week, Day 1.
I got a condo in Manhattan. Baby girl, what's happening? You and your ass invited, so gonna get to clapping. Go pop it for a plan, pop it for me. Turn around and drop it for a plan, drop it for me. I'll rent a beach house in Miami. Wake up with no jammies. Lobster tail for dinner. Julio served that scampi. You got it if you want it. Got it if you want it. Said you got it if you want it. Take my wallet if you want it now. Jump in the Cadillac, girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby, you deserve it all. I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Taking trips to Puerto Rico. Say the word and we go. You can be my flica. Girl, I'll be a flico, mama sister. I would never make a promise that I can't keep. I promise that your smile ain't gonna never leave. Shopping sprees in Paris. Every day 24 carats. Take a look in that mirror. Now tell me who's the fairest. Is it you? Is it you? Is it me? Is it me? Say it's us, say it's us, and I'll agree, baby. Jump in the Cadillac, girl, let's put some miles on it. Anything you want, just to put a smile on it. You deserve it, baby, you deserve it all. I'm gonna give it to you. Gold jewelry shining so bright. Strawberry champagne on us. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Lucky for you, that's what I like. That's what I like. Sex by the fire at night. Silk sheets and diamonds, all white. Lucky for you, that's what
I see the crystal raindrops fall, and the beauty of it all is when the sun comes shining through to make those rainbows in my mind. When I think of you sometime, and I want to spend some time with you, just the two of us. We can make it if we try, just the two of us. Just the two of us. Just the two of us. Building castles in the sky, just the two of us. You and I. We look for love, no time for tears. Wasted water's all that is.
holding me back. Gravity's holding me back. I want you to hold out the palm of your hand. Why don't we leave it at that? Nothing to say, and everything gets in the way. Seems you cannot be replaced, and I'm the one who'll stay. Oh, in this world, it's just us. You know it's not the same as it was. In this world, it's just us. fall by yourself. Well, I'm wasted for someone else. If we go down, then we go down together. They'll say you could do anything. They'll say that I was clever. If we go down, then we go together. We'll get away with everything. Let's show them we are better.
Thank you so much to SRC Term 21-22 for the amazing video just now. Ladies and gentlemen, today, let's celebrate the outstanding day we've had of our incredible SRC Term 21-22. Before we hand out the appreciation gift, let's thank the astounding people who have brought SRC this far. Today could not have been possible without our amazing councils. Hence, please give a big round of applause for all the councils who have given their time, effort, dedication, and so much more to champion the game and make all the SRC's initiatives a success. Hence, I would like to invite Yang Berbahagia Professor Dato Dr. Mazliham on stage, accompanied by Professor Dr. Wong Ng Kiong and Puan Sri Kusumawati to deliver the appreciation gift to the SRC Term 21-22. Firstly, I would like to welcome the officers from the Clubs and Societies Management Division. Next, I would like to welcome the officers from the Public Relations Division. Up next, I would like to invite the officers from Student Academic and Education Division. next, I would like to welcome the officers from Student Welfare Division.
Next, I would like to call upon SRC's Treasurer, Ms. Ong Jingru. Next, I would like to invite our General Secretary, Mr. Teo Sing Jian. Up next, the Secretary, Ms. Chelsea Joy. Up next, the Vice President 1, Mr. Jimmy Lau Chi Weng. And the Vice President 2, Mr. Omar Muhammad Arif. Now from the Malacca side, the Vice President 1, Ms. Ong Jing Ling. And the Vice President 2, Fu Yu Horn. Next, I would like to call upon our Deputy President, Mr. Kavi Arasan Chandran. And last but not least, our President, Mrs. Siti Jamila Syahada binti Dato Jailani.
Thank you. Now, for the moment that everyone's been waiting for, is the passover from SRC Term 21-22 to SRC Term 22-23. For your information, Mrs. Jamila and her councils have prepared a book which basically contains the past achievements by the SRC Term 21-22. By passing over this 100-plus achievement book, we sincerely hope that SRC Term 22-23 could pass down the legacy and strive for the betterment of MMU students. This book recorded all of past initiatives, projects, and events that had been conducted by SRC Term 21-22. With that, I would like to call upon Mrs. Jamila Syahada and Ms. Ong Jing Ling on stage for the passover. Please be welcome.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Jamila Shuhada and Ms. Ong Jing Ling. Next, let us welcome together Ms. Ong Jing Ling, the President of Students' Representative Council Term 22-23 on stage to deliver her speech. Ms. Ong Jing Ling, please be welcomed.
Mic test. Sorry, too short. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Yang berbahagia, Professor Dato Dr. Mazliham Muhammad Suud, President of Multimedia University, Professor Wong Eng Kiong, the Vice President of Students' Experience and Entrepreneurship Development, Professor IR Dr. Hairul Azhar Abdul Rashid, Vice President of Research and Innovation, Madam Noor Adni Ismail, Vice President of Finance and Business Ventures, Puan Sri Kusumawati binti Muhammad Daud, Director of Student Lifestyle and Experience, Ms. Siti Jamila Shuhada binti Dato Jailani, the President of SRC 2021-2022, Deans, lecturers, clubs and societies presidents from Cyberjaya and Malacca, students from Cyberjaya and Malacca campus, and all distinguished guests, good evening. First of all, I would like to thank all of the guests who are attending this year's Council Initiation Ceremony. On behalf of SRC 2022 and 2023, I would like to give a huge warm welcome to each and every one of you. So to start off my speech, please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Ong Jing Ling. You guys can call me Jing Ling. And I'm currently pursuing a second-year degree in the Faculty of Law based in Malacca campus. So I actually never wondered that someday that I will actually standing in front of so many people giving a speech in English because my mother tongue, my language since I was raised up is actually Mandarin. And I cannot actually speak English ever since I stepped into MMU. So the thing that make me improve myself, the thing that encouraged me to have the courage to stand here to give a speech in English is actually my journey and also my experience in MMU, serving under the SRC. So a little bit background of myself. I started my journey in MMU since 2020 and 2021. And in my foundation year, I became Rakan Exco, which is known as REX, under the Clubs and Societies Management Division. So that's the moment that I started to become part of SRC and serve the students. That's the part where I learn and I grow and I polish myself, and one of the biggest turning point to make me standing here today. So in my first year, I became Ms. Jamila's Vice President 1 in Malacca campus, and have been serving together with my colleagues who are sitting over here today. So thank you, Jamila. And we have been serving the students for 1 whole year. It's very tough. It's very hard one, but we managed to make it. Congratulations to my SRC 2021 and 2022. So in my second year, I was elected to become the president of the Students' Representative Council for the term 2022 and term 2023. And today, I have my team, my SRC sitting over here today, SRC 2022 and SRC 2023. Can everyone give them an encourage, a round of applause? Thank you. So I am indeed grateful to have this opportunity to give a speech officially as the president of SRC. So despite this being my third year serving in the SRC, I am still deeply honored and grateful for being entrusted with this opportunity. Ever since the pandemic, SRC had gone through 3 different modes of learning throughout these phases. Firstly, as we all know, during MCO, which is fully online. And secondly, which is the hybrid mode, which is the one that have been going through with my past colleagues in SRC, and currently the full physical mode. So, for our SRC this year, we are the batch of SRC that is going to handle the students that are doing physical mode of learning. Without a doubt, this would prove to be a huge challenge. So therefore, I would like to take this opportunity to encourage all students who are sitting here today, or for those who are not sitting here today, and the student leaders, the presidents, to work with us to strive for a better campus lifestyle for the students. As what mentioned by Ms. Jamila, it is indeed a very hard one, but worry not, we are not scared, we are not feared, because we are already here, we are ready to serve the students. All right? So everyone, I would like to seek for your assistance to supervise the SRC, to supervise me and my team over here to work and serve for the students. In the year of 2021, SRC has successfully attracted students to actively participate in the virtual world via online platforms. And in my year, when I was Rex, the SRC, they have organized the first online win, which is a very, very new thing for all students, including for SRC. And also they had virtual events such as the virtual workout sessions, online workshops, which is a very hard time for all SRC. And I really, really give all my respects to my seniors. And in last year, year of 2022, the SRC had successfully helped the students to adapt themselves to the hybrid mode. With all my colleagues over here, we have organized the first hostel student care project, the campus reboot carnival, the first carnival when we came back to the hybrid mode, our first physical win, which was partly, I'm the first physical director for win after MCO. And also, we have our first physical CSRW. So we have gone through so many things. When I watched the video, I was controlling myself not to drop my tears. So in this year, year of 2023, we SRC, we aim to revive all students to achieve back to the peak of the students' active status. So this is a new era where there is a combination of physical and online. I believe that with all the technologies and experiences available at our disposals, my team could better serve the students. And we aim to have more physical engagements with the students. We are going to have a student parliament. We are going to have physical monthly booth in CLC for both campuses. So please don't hesitate to come to us. In fact, I am very, very glad that actually our email inquiries, our Instagram DMs, the students are actually seeking help from us more frequently. So this is a very great improvement from the previous years until our term currently. That signifies that the students started to trust SRC, that we can serve better for the students. And not to forget to mention, in our term, we aim to develop a more comfortable lifestyle environment for all students through 4S promise. Firstly, serve. Second, support. Third, seek. Fourth, strive. So, serve is by the students for the students, which is our logo. We promise to serve you at our full capacity, and we promise to support all students, all clubs and societies, initiatives, your projects, your event, or anything you would like to venture in your future. We are ready at here to serve you and to support you. And thirdly, we will never hesitate to seek for the best solution to solve problems that are affecting or they are facing by our fellow students. And last but not least, we aim to strive for the best interests of all students. So I sincerely hope that all of the student leaders and students here today and the students alike can support us and hashtag help us to help you. So yes, hashtag help us to help you lah. So before I end my speech, can I actually request everyone to take out your handphone? Take out your handphone lah, Jimmy. Okay, please open your Instagram and search SRC MMU _cyber or SRC MMU _Malacca, and you can actually see that we just now at 8:30 p.m. we have posted our SRC Term 2022 and Term 2023 lineup introduction posts to launch and to initiate the SRC 2022 and 2023. We hope that you guys can actually like, share, and also don't forget our social media, and also to witness our initiation. And this is our promise to serve you, to help you, support you in our future 1 whole year of tenure. So thank you for your cooperation of taking out your handphone. And with that, I would like to end my speech with a reminder that SRC is by the students, for the students. Thank you.
We express our utmost gratitude to Ms. Ong Jing Ling for the stunning speech. Personally, I only saw a pleasing sunset coming after hearing her authoritative speech just now. Ladies and gentlemen, today's ceremony recognizes extraordinary talent and commitment demonstrated by all the new SRC lineup. Also, we will be celebrating for our unsung heroes who stand today as a beacon of excellence as they take Multimedia University to new heights. Hence, I would like to have Yang Berbahagia Professor Dato Dr. Mazliham on stage to deliver the starting pack, and at the same time, let us get to know the new lineup of SRC Term 22-23. So please welcome together Professor Dr. Wong Eng Kyong and Puan Sri Kusumawati on stage.
Now, I would like to invite the Executive Officers of Clubs and Societies Management Division. First of all, from Malacca campus, Ms. Rohini Manivanan. Next, from the Malacca campus, Ms. Tian Win Yi Amanda. Next, I would like to invite the officers of Clubs and Societies Management Division from Cyberjaya campus, Mr. Taniges Anak Lelaki Kumar. Next, Miss Wan Alia Adlina binti Wan Azman. Now from the Malacca campus, Mr. Tan Yu Zwan. Miss Gwendolyn Wong Hui Wei. Now I would like to call upon the executive officers for the Public Relations Division. First of all, from the Cyberjaya campus, Ms. Afika Shaira binti Muhammad Sufyan. And from the Melaka campus, Ms. Cho Poo Jun. Now I would like to call upon the officers of the Public Relations Division. From Cyberjaya campus, Muhammad Amir Aiman. Next, Mr. Ki Yi Dee. Next, from the Melaka campus, Ms. Manar Ehab Musa Idris. Unfortunately, Ms. Manar could not join us today. So next is Ms. Fakiha binti Muhammad Fazil. Now we're going to move on to the executive officers of Students Academic and Education Division. First of all, from the Cyberjaya campus, Mr. Narintiran anak lelaki Ruvaneswaran. And from the Melaka campus, Mr. Warren Jing Weng. Now we're going to move on to the officers for the Students Academic and Education Division. From Cyberjaya, Nur Hasana binti Sharul Nizam. Next is Mr. Tinesh anak lelaki Chandra Mohan. And for the Melaka side, Ms. Lakshana Sivakumar. And Ms. Cindy Chia Chon Mei. Now I would like to call upon the executive officers for the Student Welfare Division. First of all, for the Cyberjaya Division, Muhammad Faris Fikram bin Muhammad. Next is Muhammad Shafiq bin Jamaluddin. Now I would like to call upon the officers of the Student Welfare Division. First of all, from the Cyberjaya campus, Ani Sufia binti Muhammad binti Nur Ahmad Faris. Next is Ang Chi Hui. And for the Melaka campus, Ms. Nazato Sofia binti Mazlan. And Mr. Ong Jing Ki.
Up next, I would like to invite from the Administrative Officer Division from the Supreme Council, from Cyberjaya, Partiban anak lelaki Kumar Hassan. Next, from Melaka, Mr. Tan Chen En. Now, I would like to invite the administrative secretaries from Cyberjaya, David Lim Yang Kai. Next, from Melaka, Gwendolyn Go Wang Ling. Up next, the General Secretary is Lang Ze Xuan. Next is the Secretary, Muhammad Nur Aswad bin Jamil. Next, the General Treasurer, Ang K. Anak Perempuan Subramaniam. Next, the Treasurer, Yuki Fu Yu Harn. Next, the Vice Presidents of Cyberjaya, Vice President 1, Muhammad Irfan bin Mustafa. Next, the Vice President 2, Mr. Previn Kumar, anak lelaki. Up next, the Vice Presidents of Malacca, Vice President 1, Yuki Fu Yu Harn. Next, Vice President 2, Mr. Amir Rauf bin Che Ramlan. Next, the Deputy President, Nur Zafira Shazana binti Muhammad Zauzam. And lastly, the President, Ms. Ong Jing Ling.
Thank you so much Yang Berbahagia Professor Dato Dr. Mazliham, Professor Wong Eng Kiong and Puan Sri for your willingness to deliver the starting pack just now.
I would like to have the
The next agenda is the oath taking by the new elected SRC Term 22-23. The stage is yours.
We have been elected as the Students' Representative Council, term 2022 and 2023 of the Multimedia University, do solemnly swear to fulfill our duties and obligations in our full capacity with integrity, honesty, sincerity, and commitment as an SRC. We promise that we will abide by the Constitution and by laws of SRC and the university. We will faithfully and justly exercise the powers of our office and perform our duty to the best of our knowledge and capacity. Up.
now, I would like to have the SRC Term 22-23 to remain on stage for a photography session.
Thank you to the SRC Term 22-23 for the oath taking just now. For everyone's information, SRC just rebranded their logo to a new version with more stylization and emphasize more on MMU elements. Hence, let us continue the event rolling by watching the launching gimmick of the new SRC logo.
Nothing but busing. This is our year, this is our era. So, without much delay, let's continue the event rolling by welcoming Yang Berbahagia Professor Dato Dr. Mazliham Muhammad Suud, President of Multimedia University, to deliver his speech.
Please be welcomed.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. And good evening. It's okay, it's okay. Where's the speech? There's no speech here? Huh? No text, eh? I can speak anything that I want. Be careful, huh? Okay, biar, tak apa. Never mind. Kejap. Oh, okay. Terus itulah boleh baca senang. Prof. E.K. Wong, Vice President, Student Experience and Entrepreneurial Development. Puan Sri Kasmawati Daud, Director Style. Oh, kecil sikit. Boleh. Oh, ini your boyfriend text lah. All the deans, the deans of Faculty of Engineering, Dr. Ui Chipan, Prof. Lau, the Dean of Faculty of Information Science and Technology, Dr. Lim Kok Yong, Dean of Faculty of Creative Multimedia, Mr. Shafiq Jibin, Dean of Faculty of Cinematic Arts, Puan Natni, Vice President Finance and Business Venture, representative from our faculties. We have faculties of Applied Communication, Puan Azura, the registrar, all the representatives from STAT, all the officers from STAT, and the SRC term 2021-2022, Puan Jamila Syuhada. And all the new SRC, On Jing Ling, and all the new SRCs of 2022-2023. I'm very happy to be here tonight because I think it is a very significant night to say thank you to the SRC term 2021-2022, and of course to welcome all of you the SRC term 2022-2023. So thank you to the previous SRC. And what a journey, yeah. Your term is a term where we change from the online mode to physical mode. And I know that it is not easy, to reboot the campus. Remember how difficult it is for us to organize the campus reboot carnival. This idea was discussed, and then we had so many problems to reboot the campus. The students are not ready, even the campus are not ready for this, but we need to reboot the campus. We had a lot of problem with the classrooms. We have a lot of problems with the facilities. Some of the facilities are not working. A lot of issues, and of course there was COVID. Right, we are quite afraid to organize this campus reboot carnival. Prof. Ike nearly would like to cancel this campus reboot carnival. And but I would like to say congratulations to all of you because you managed to organize all this event. The Freshers Camp at the lake. Right, you remember the Freshers Camp at the lake? It is yeah? Eid Festival, yes. It is challenging, and I can see that you have worked very hard to make sure that we will be able to organize this Freshers Camp at the lake. But I remember that I've invited the SRC 2021 and 2021-2022 to my house in Batu Pahat. I hope that I'll be able to invite the new SRC also to my house in Batu Pahat. But I don't know whether we have this occasion or not. But it was during the SRC workshop in Desaru. On your way back to Cyberjaya, you stop in Batu Pahat. Batu Pahat is my hometown, so you have visited my kampung. You have visited my house in my parents' house in Batu Pahat in the kampung. So they know where I live. They know where I grew up. Hey, I cannot open your draft.
Technical issue.
Technical issue, okay.
Ada besar.
Oh, besar punya. Tak, because if I don't have this, then my speech will end at midnight. So many stories to share. So you were in my village. You can see my house in this village, and it is quite a moment for us because I think this is how we welcome the new SRC during that time. Because I know that you have a lot of things to do, a lot of challenges, and you are indeed a group of young, dynamic students who have were chosen to go beyond the boundaries of the classroom and all these challenges, and you made it. Thank you very much, and congratulations to SRC 2021-2022. For SRC 2022-2023, now you are taking over this responsibility from the SRC 2021-2022. You know how they struggle to reboot this campus. You know how they managed to organize this thing despite a lot of comments and a lot of remarks that they received from all from students and also from staff. Now it is your turn to operate all this, this operation in MMU. We are now in a third year of our MMU plus U transformation plan. We have this plan called MMU plus U. I hope that you by now understand what is MMU plus U, which concentrate on population and popularity, learning, the learning environment, what you learn, how you learn, and all this, all about learning. University reputation and ranking, sustainability of the university, and the university community. This is PLUSU. Okay. So in this third year of this transformation program, we are now ready to execute a lot of new things. We have concentrated during SRC term 2021-2022. Most of our concentration is on how to bring in students back to MMU. When I joined MMU in 2020, our intake in 2020 was only 4,447. And with this small number of students, of course, it will be quite difficult for us to operate this university. So the early years of MMU plus U was actually concentrating on how to bring in more students to come to MMU. Last year, with the hard work of everyone in MMU, we are able to bring in 7,090 students in MMU. It is not easy because in 2020, we are still in MCO. So all marketing activities were run on online platforms. In 2021, we started to have some physical engagement. In 2022, last year, we really tried to get more attention from the students. And thus, with the hard work from everyone, we managed to improve this intake. When I joined MMU, our total, total enrollment, the total population of students of MMU was around 11,900 students. By December last year, we managed to increase this number to 15,000 students. So what is the challenge for this new SRC? Now, you have to handle 15,000 students. SRC 2021-2022, when you started your journey, we have only around 12,000 students. By the end of your tenure in 2020, by the end of 2022, you have 15,000, but it gradually increased from 12,000 to 15,000. And it is not easy to manage this 12,000 to 15,000 students. Now, the new SRC, you will have 15,000 students at the beginning of your tenure, and by the end of your tenure, if all our plan and intake plan is going well, our target is to have around 16,500 students by the end of this year. So you have more clients, more students to serve. Yeah? More students, of course, is good for the university, for the university operation, for the life of the university, but it will also bring more headache to the people that manage these students. So SRC for me is one of the important element in MMU to work with these 15,000, 16,000 students in the campus. Our focus now, because the intake is quite stable, our focus is to give good services to all our students. So give good services by making students happy. This is what we always discuss with Prof. Ek. Prof. Ek's and his team's objective is to make students happy. So as SRC is part of this, so you need to help us to make students happy. So that is the task for every one of us here. So how to make students happy? By making sure that all problems that they face can be solved. By making sure that the lifestyle is there. One of it, I hope that you'll be able to work together with the SMART team. Because SMART will plan to bring in few concert here in MMU. The reboot concert, like what we have Carnival, apa kita panggil tu? Reboot Carnival, Campus Reboot Carnival, right? So this year, it will be bigger than that. We are going to work with artists. Nuha Bahrain. Siti Nurhaliza. Oh. So, the SRC, I hope you will be able to work with the SMART team in all these activities that on aligning these activities with your activities. So I encourage the SRC Jingling, for example, to go and meet SMART and get few more information from them on how they want to organize all these things. Yeah. So then SRC will be part of this. Yeah. That is on the concert side. Okay. On the other side, we want to make sure that the quality of education is up to the standard on what we promised when you join MMU. So we are now integrating the TMR&D with us. So all research activities will be in line with the industrial demand. We want to make sure that everything that we do here is actually according to what is needed by the industry. So all research activities, all final year projects, anything to do with this research and projects will have to be aligned with the industry. Our challenge now is when we introduce Industry Cadet program. It is a new program that was introduced last year. And for the moment, we still have problem to make sure that students really understand what is industry cadet. So the new SRC, your challenge now is to support this. Because you know what? Maybe students, they don't really understand what is industry cadet. Industry cadet is where we want to expose our students as early as possible to the working environment. So we have launched last year, we have now around 80 to 100 companies willing to accept our students as their cadet, starting from their second year of their attachment in MMU. And this student will be attached to the same company while studying, while attending classes and so on. From time to time, we will have activities with the company. From time to time, you will visit the company, we'll arrange these activities. And by the end of your stay here, where you need to do your attachment, industrial attachment, you will be attached to the same company. You will go to the company, attach with the company, and if after the attachment, if you want to do your final year project, you will do projects that is also linked to the company. So by doing this, by the end of your journey in MMU, this company you are able to understand the company, and the company also is able to understand you. And of course, I hope that you will be you have the privilege. If they want to recruit someone, their cadet will be the first choice. Because my challenge to Prof. Ike again, under Prof. Ike, we have the Career Connect. We have the Career Connect where we have the portal now, where you can, for those who would like to find job, you can find jobs offer there at the Career Connect. And the Career Connect are also the one that is monitoring student employability rate of MMU. My challenge to Prof. Ike, now our employability rate is good, 92.9% of our students secure job in 6 months upon their graduation. My challenge to Prof. Ike's team is to make sure that we are able to improve this to 200%. Prof. Ike, 200%. What is 200%? What is 200%? Meaning that by the end of your attachment in MMU, you will receive 2 offers. And you are the one who select the company, not companies select you. We are not there, but we need to go towards this direction. And this is why we have the industry cadet to help this. And again, to make sure that our students are prepared for this, we now introduce the character building year. Year 1 is character building, where students need to choose whether they need to do sports, uniform body, or cultural. I know some students, they don't really understand why we force them to do this, right? You don't understand why they need to attend these sports activities and so on. But the reason is that we want to mold their character. We want them to be ready to work as early as their first year attachment here in MMU. So by doing this character building, there's a module, specific module that we design. It is not, if you choose sports, for example, I know some of the students, when they join first year, they choose sports because they think sports is where we give them a ball and we ask them to play football. That is wrong. Because if you join Watania, for example, you need to do all your activities with Watania, right? They feel that, oh, this is difficult. So a lot of students choose sports. But sports, actually, we are working with the faculty of sports, sports faculties in UITM, sports science faculty. We teach them sports science and also sports management. At the end, by the end of their semester, they need to organize sports activities. So they will be assessed on their ability to manage these sports activities. As SRC, for example, Puan Jamila can verify this. It is not easy to organize things because people might not follow you. So these students, when we encourage them, we force them to manage something, to be involved in some activities, they will be forced to think, learn new abilities to persuade people to join them and so on. So this is the character building, character development, and integrity module that everyone now, starting from this year, last SEM. So those who you are not involved in this, because this is made compulsory to the first year students, degree students, right? Degree and diploma students, right? Some of you maybe was forced to join last semester. You don't understand. I explained to you, and your role now as SRC to help us to explain this to other students. This is not for us, but this is for the students, and we give them options. They can choose between these three activities. Yeah. What else you want me to say? Another thing, what is important before I end my speech? What I want is to have one MMU. I don't want to have two MMUs. I don't want to have Malacca and Cyber. I always get this argument. Whenever we want to do things, Puan Sri will tell me, Malacca different, Cyber different. Because Malacca, they have their own philosophy, Cyber is their own philosophy. This is not good for MMU. We are one university. We cannot divide ourselves into two campuses, into two MMUs. We are one MMU. So whatever we do, we must follow the identity of MMU, not MMU Malacca and not MMU Cyber. Okay, it's one identity of MMU. Of course, there might be some different activities that will be conducted in Malacca or in Cyber, but the philosophy, the way of doing things must be the same. So please, SRC this year, try to make sure that we will have this one MMU concept. Yeah? So I hope that by having this, and we can really develop our university, the reputation of the university. I always told my students that this is not my university. I graduated from France. This is not my university. This is your university. Whatever happened to this university, if the name of this university is tarnished by rumors or by gossip or any bad information that is circulated in the social media, who will get the influence? The students. Because if you use this certificate later, carrying the logo of MMU, and if the image of MMU is not good, let's say, for example, people always say that MMU, you can just cheat in exams, you can, the quality is not good. So this information will carry it on the your transcript and your degrees and your diplomas, even your masters and PhD. We need to make sure that the reputation of MMU is very high. So please tell your fellow students. You can do confession in MMU confession. It's okay. But if you made a statement that tarnished the image of the university, at the end of the day, it's your certificate. It's the logo that you bring when you attend interviews. This is the impact of all these negative issues. You have any problem, tell them that if you have any problem, you can tell SRC. You can tell Point 3. You can tell Prof. EK. You can tell any one of us here. We are open. This is why I share my phone number to everybody. Everyone in MMU, they know my number, so they can contact me. I got a lot of WhatsApp last week, because last week was results, right? So everybody WhatsApp me. I failed this subject. Can you please pass me? That one I cannot do. The one I'm some student WhatsApp me. I failed this subject with no exam, coursework, based on coursework. Can you please tell my dean to organize a special supplementary exam? Then what I cannot do because this is rules and regulation, right? Of course, if I can do, I give you all A's. But I cannot do that. So there are limits to what we can do, but I can listen to you. So some of these messages I refer to Madam Registrar. So Madam Registrar will discuss with the deans. For example, we received one student's complaint. Last semester, the student cannot attend exams because of the auntie, uncles, and some relative died in the Batangkali tragedy, right? So, of course, some of this information, because during our meeting, maybe this was not informed to us. So, after the meeting, when we issue the results, and when the students inform us that this is related to that incident, even if in the policy we only allow students to be absent if the is a matter of death of close immediate family. So uncle, aunties is not close family in our policy, but in this situation, of course, we can consider. So these are things that we can do. But asking me to change the from F to A, I cannot do, of course. Yeah. So I share my number because I want to serve the students, because we are here to serve you. And now I think everyone shared their numbers. Yeah. Mr. Shafiq, share your number. Make sure that everyone, if you have problem, you know where to refer to. And there's a lot of new things that Style and Seed is doing. Now we are embarking into having our advisory system, PEDAS system. Yeah, our house, where all new students are grouped into houses. And the advisor will follow them from day one until the end of their journey here in MMU. Why? Because I want not only the students, but also the parents to know if anything happened to their son or daughters here in MMU, they know who to contact. Two days ago, I was just walking around. I met this students together with the mother. They want to meet a lecturer. They are lucky that I met them because she wants to discuss on how to improve her study. So I help them to go and connect them with the faculty, and I hope that maybe they are able to block an appointment with the lecturer. So we need to serve our community. We need to serve our students. You are the YBs, yeah, the young Bohomite, right, for the students. So the students depends on you to help them. Yang bekerja. So the advisory system is new. The houses are new. The iCadet is a new initiative. Student character development is new. So this will be your challenge this year. So we hope that the new SRC are able. We need you to support us. And we are doing this not for us, not for me, not for Prof. Ike, not for Puan Sri. We are doing this to ensure that our students will be the best students among all the university students in Malaysia and maybe in the world. And some say it in Batam. Okay? So thank you very much, and I wish you all the best. All the best to the SRC 2021-2022, and all the best and good luck to SRC 2020-2023. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Yang Berbahagia, Professor Dato Dr. Mazliham. With that, it remarks the end of our job as the MCs for the SRC Council Initiation Ceremony, Term 22-23. Ladies and gentlemen, it was an honor to have you guys as our lovely audience for today. Thank you so much, but before that, can I please have a huge round of applause for all who have come here to make this evening memorable. I am Azrael.
And I'm Iman, signing off, and have a good night, everyone. But before we dismiss, we will be having our photography session, so everyone please remain in your position and be presentable. I think those who are sitting on the left and right side, you guys can come to the center a bit. For those who are at the back, can you guys please stand up, please?